J-Drone here. What's going on, guys? Aosenma CG033. We're going to give this a shot here. I've gone over the instructions a little bit, and I also have them with me because the calibration method is something that I've never seen before. So I want to show you that. That way you guys don't think, wow, what's going on with J-Drone? He don't know how to calibrate a drone. So the first thing I would think we'd have to do is go ahead and turn this on. Then we'll turn this on. Then maybe throttle up and down. Are we on? Maybe I didn't hold it long enough. Is it on? It's disconnected. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We're going to turn this off. We're going to... Well, let's turn this on first. There. I got red lights. The camera move downwards. So what we're going to do, we're going to then turn this on, maybe throttle up and down. Okay, I'm not sure what these two blinkers are about, these two LEDs here, but let's see. We're going to go into calibration, which calibration is right there, up to the left and down to the right, which that's what we will do. Again, I don't know what those two bars are for. Okay, so that should be calibration. Then we want to go ahead and calibrate the gyroscope, which I will show you. I have it kind of memorized, but I'll show you that way you guys can see. Going to go to the opposite outs, so the left throttle stick down to the left, and this one opposite right. It wants us to do a figure 8, starting with 1 at 1 o'clock, and then do a figure 8. So that's what we're going to do, and the controller should beep then. We're going to go ahead and hold our sticks that way. And then we will grab by the waist of the drone. I see green lights, so I mean, I guess like this. That beeped. Look at this. I don't know if you could see my screen. We're pointing north. The drone is pointing, for the most part, east. It's over at east. We're going to turn this around. It's pointing south. Now, okay, I thought the gimbal was moving by itself. So I still don't have any satellites. I want to go ahead and connect my cell phone here. So we are going to go into Wi-Fi connections. Wi-Fi 1080p GPS 3D4, that's what you're going to connect to. And again, I'm assuming PCS is the satellites. We're going to get out of there, we're going to go into the app, which the app is called LWFPV. LWFPV, we're going to click start. And I do have, let's see here. Still not locked on any satellites. I do have video transmission. Pitch left, pitch right. It looks pretty clean. And we're facing a little bit downwards, which I'm not sure how to adjust that.
I don't see a roller or anything. Maybe this right here. Nope, that's probably trims. No, that's probably one key takeoff, one key landing. Not really sure how to adjust that camera because, again, this controller itself isn't the one that it shows in whatchamacallit, in the instruction manual. I'm still waiting on some satellites here. So we're still waiting on some satellites. While we're waiting on some satellites, guys, I'm going to take this out and actually look at the controller that's on here, which, again, is not the controller that I have here. These were all sent back to the factory, and I'm assuming maybe it was to upgrade the controller. Yeah, I don't see a way to, even on this, I don't see a way to move that up and down. I'm still waiting on satellites here, guys. Still waiting on satellites. Which the original Aosenma took a while to gain satellites. I really don't want to take off without satellites. Showing 88% battery. We're going to hang out until we get some satellites. So I shouldn't have to put it in GPS mode. It shows GPS on, point lock. And just to touch on battery charging while we're waiting for this, guys, this little Apple thing, inside, you might, I don't know, it got really hot. Like, this got really hot, and I ended up charging the rest of it in my car just because I was on the move. I don't know. See, this is showing GPS, like, the controller itself is showing GPS signal strong, but PCS, I'm assuming, is that. I don't know. I'm about ready to take off, though. Despite the fact I don't know that I have satellites locked on the drone. I got roll, pitch, yaw, which is showing me... My roll, pitch, and yaw on here is showing me movement, which ain't good. My altitude is fluctuating. Let's see what happens, guys.
I thought that was takeoff. Let's try down and out. Alright, down and out. Seems like it wants to roll to the right. Again, I really need to be able to figure out how to, yeah, we're not locked on the satellites there. How to move that camera upwards. Really like this thing to lock onto some satellites here. And again, I need that camera to be upwards, otherwise I can't even pilot FPV with it. There, I actually got 4 satellites now that I'm in the sky. So here, let's try the old Aosenma trick. Go up a little bit, and hopefully it don't go back to mainland. I'm locked on to 5 satellites. 5 satellites. Should start to sit. Still drifting. It's showing my battery is down to 49%. Alright. Point, unlock, take off. What? I don't know, we're going to bring this down here. Kind of put it in our face just to get a look at it. I need to be able to adjust that camera, guys. And I don't see a way to. Like, there's no roller on this. I don't want to manually adjust it because, easy, what are you doing? That almost shot up. Seems like it wants to shoot up. Don't shoot up. Not touching it. There, maybe it locked. Maybe it finally locked. There, GPS has not locked, it's moving. It's moving. Get you a good look at the drone here. I've only grabbed 5 satellites. I mean, it is a not great day for satellite grabbage. Let's go ahead and set this down, which maybe I can figure out how to adjust that camera. So Alright guys, so I couldn't figure out how to adjust that camera, so I did do it manually, and I just kind of grabbed the camera and put it up. Check out our roll and pitch next to our battery life that is also fluctuating horribly. Roll and pitch is fluctuating horribly. But alright, so we're going out here, and yes, the camera looks like garbage through the app. It's also going to look like garbage through an SD card, which I will show you. We've already froze up. We froze up at not even 100-meter mark, and it took considerable amount of time for the Wi-Fi to pop back up. So, of course, we are going to click connect to Wi-Fi here, and then we will gain our picture back again, and then we will also try to go back out again. So far, this drone is leaving a very lackluster taste in my mouth. I had high hopes for this drone. It's an Aosenma. I absolutely love the Aosenma CG035. I have 3 of them, and again, we're flaking out here. We're freezing here and there, despite the fact, I mean, you could, lots of stuff is just fluctuating here. The bars are fluctuating. Now we're completely out. So we're gonna go ahead and jump over to the SD card. This is from the SD card. 1, we have propellers in our view. We shouldn't have the propellers in our view. We just shouldn't. But then we have image quality to look at. Image quality is not great. It's not great by any means. And we have jello. Why do we have jello on a brushless drone? There's no reason for a brushless drone to offer jello. I'm thinking it's because they went with a mechanical gimbal instead of a brushless gimbal, kind of like the Sparks. But one thing I will say this drone is good for, put in the 3rd speed. Put in the 3rd speed and we actually get some speed. We can race around with this. It does have a decent speed rate in the 3rd speed rate, but that's about all that I'm going to give this drone right now. I was unable to test a controller to drone range, which I do want to test that at some point, but I couldn't do that through app because despite advertised features saying FPV 1 kilometer, I couldn't even get 100 meters out of it. Alright guys, we are going to go for a climb up just to see. This is risky business, especially that it didn't lock onto satellites before me taking off, so this could definitely shoot off to the motherland. And it seems I've hit a ceiling. It seems I've hit a ceiling already. And again, image quality is garbage. I mean, we have a horrible pinkish color that is in a mix of very low saturation, and this is shooting in 1080p. I did check the properties on it, and adjusting the light is horrible. It's shooting in 1080p 25.5 frames per second, but again, jello. Why are we getting jello? You can see me down on the bottom, kind of looking up and down. I'm trying to activate follow me. It's not following me. The button on the controller didn't even make any type of noise whatsoever. So this drone has had a lot to be desired, but has very little to be desired. And right now, I'm just about done with this drone. We're gonna go ahead and press another button here, our circle button, and it's doing absolutely nothing. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button, and questions, comments, concerns down below. I highly advise on staying away from this drone. I will do a range run controller to drone at another time. Later.